Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today for more back to basics instruction. Today we're going to show you a few things on how to hit a good bunker shot. Okay, our success and failure in the bunkers is dictated by how we set up to the shot. So let's talk about how we can put you in a better position from the beginning to help make you more successful in the bunkers. The first thing we're going to do on every bunker shot that we hit, and I really recommend that you do this when you practice, is to use a line in the sand. So I'm going to take the butt of the club and I'm just going to draw a nice deep line. So as David sets up to the bunker shot, this line is going to be right in between his feet. Okay, so that's step number one. Step number two is that we're going to make sure that the club face is open. This helps make sure that the club glides through the sand like a rock on top of water. We're not trying to dig down like a shovel, we're trying to have it skip right through the sand. So David's going to take the club face and point it to the right and then grip the club. Notice that he's not gripping the club and then pointing it to the right. So he's going to point it to the right and then grip the club, and that makes sure that that club head is going to skip right through the sand. The final item on his checklist is to make sure that his weight is favoring his left side. This helps to ensure that he's hitting down on the ball and that he's not going to hit 4 or 5 inches behind it. So the reason that we draw this line is because that's David's target. Every time that we hit a shot with this line, the ball is going to be positioned right on the front edge of it. So he's trying to have his club head enter the sand right on that line. So let's see a few, and we'll assess the swing after we see where it hits the sand. Okay, really good. So on that swing, you can see that he hit maybe 5 inches behind that line. So we don't need to see where that ball went to know that it was probably fat. He's hit far too behind the line, and that shot probably doesn't even get out of the bunker. So now he moves forward, gets a fresh piece of the line. Okay, great. So that one you can see is the opposite. He actually hit on the front side of that line. And when he hits on the front side of the line, it usually means that that shot's going to be thin. That's the one that sometimes can go 40 or 50 yards over the bunker, screaming across the green. So one last time. Okay, fantastic. So you can see that the impact mark is right on the back side of that line. And that's exactly what we're going for with this drill. So now that we've got David in a good position, we'll put the ball right on the front side of that line. He goes through his checklist. The line is right in between his feet. The club face is open, then he takes his grip. His weight's favoring his front foot. And he gets that nice thump that you hear when you hit a proper bunker shot. So one thing that I really love about David's execution there is that he really accelerated through the ball. And the rule that I like to use is that the club head makes it up to your head. You finish the swing nice and high with lots of speed. If you follow these simple steps, hopefully you're going to have more success out of the bunkers and have more fun on the golf course.